Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel G5 Biology, and today we'll be talking about data analysis and visualization in R. This is the second part. In the first part we talked about the overview of R, and from this part 2, we are going to talk about the data analysis, and we'll begin with how we can import the data to R. So let's talk about different ways how we can import data in R. There are so many different ways that we can import the data, and I cannot cover all of them in this video. However, I have selected 5 main ways or 5 different ways that are very important for us to import the data in R programming and do further analysis for our use. The first way to import the data is read.csv, read.csv function from base R package. This is the first way we are going to talk about, and the second one is going to be the read.csv function from readr package, and the third way to import the data is from data.table package, and we are going to use fread command, fread. And the fourth way we are going to talk about is the Excel. So readxl function. Fifth way is manually typing the data. Manual. It's going to be. Before importing any data in R or loading any package, we need to know our working directory. So we use the command get wd, know the working directory. And once we know the working directory and we want to set a different one, we can set it. We can set the working directory by using the command setwd and giving the path of the directory that we want to work on. After we set the path, now we can work on R for data analysis. And our first way to import the data is reading a CSV file from base R. This is the slowest method, but it works for smaller data set. So we are good for smaller data set for analysis, and we use read.csv function and use a CSV file. And we'll look into detail in RStudio when we are actually importing the data. And the second way is using the readr package, and the readr package we can install by using tidyverse package. If we use tidyverse package, then readr is automatically installed. This package is faster and good for large data set. Third way to import the data is from fread function by using the data.table package, and this is faster and good for very large set of data. And the fourth way to import the data is readxl for the Excel file, and we install the package readxl and load the package readxl, and finally we import the data by using the command readxl. And the fifth way to import the data is by manually typing the data, and this one is very useful when we are doing some analysis, and instead of importing any other data, we want to immediately type the data and do instant analysis for demonstration purpose. So I'm also going to focus on this manual entry of the data type. So now let's move ahead and go to RStudio, and we'll demonstrate those 5 different types of data import. So this is RStudio, and we'll see how we can import different types of data in RStudio. So before importing any data, we need to know our working directory, and if that is not what we want, we need to change the working directory. So first we'll see what is the working directory in this RStudio. We'll use the command getwd and see. So we can see in the bottom the working directory is imac in the users. So users imac is going to be our working directory, but this is not what we want. We want to change it to a different working directory. So I have my R folder in documents, so I'm going to set the new working directory. It is going to be documents and R folder in documents, and I'll set the working directory. So our working directory, we give the command to set it to documents and R, and now we'll see what is our working directory. Get wd, and we'll see now. Okay, now we can see our working directory has successfully been reset, and it is now users, imac, documents, and R. Now R is going to be our working directory, and we can keep all our data and analyzed files in this folder. The first and most popular type of data import in R is read.csv. So this is the command from base R. We don't need to install any packages for this one. So if we use the command read.csv and give it a path for the CSV file, then it will read the data. And we can see the data by typing print and the file name, or we can directly type the file name. And if we want to see the header of the data, like few lines in the top, then we can do head and data1. So let's go ahead and import the data. So we'll give the name data1 because this is the first type. So for data1, we are doing read.csv, and we are reading the file data1 in R folder. So let's read the data, and we'll see the data, we'll print the data. And we have done digit 4. That means after decimal, or in total, we want 4 digits. And if we see do data 1 also, we'll see the same data, but it will have more decimal point. And if we do head and see the data 1, then we can see the top few lines of the data. Now we'll move to the second type of data import. For second type of data import, we do it from readr package, and for this we need to install either readr package, or we can do the tidyverse. So we'll install the package, then we'll load the package, then we can import the data by using the read.csv command. So first let's install the package tidyverse. So it is asking me to restart the R before installation. I do yes. So let's see how long it takes to load the data. Okay, R is restarting. So if we have installed the package, we can load the library, and now we can import the data, and I have given the name data2. I think it is still loading the package. Okay. Data2. Okay. So we have successfully imported the data, and we are able to see the data also. Yeah, here is the data. So we have imported data from readr package. Now we'll move to the third type of data import. For third type of data import, we are going to use a different package. We are using data.table package, and we are using the command fread. So first let's install the package data.table, and after installing the package, it takes some time to install. So after installing the package, we need to load the package. So package has been installed. Now we'll load the package by using the library command, and then we'll import the file by using the command fread and giving the path. So data3, we can see we have successfully imported the data, and we'll do head and data3 to see the top of the data. So this is the head of the data. There are 7 lines, and we'll also do tail to see the tail of the data. So we can see the tail of the data, 6 lines from the tail of the data. Now we'll move forward and use the fourth type to import the data. Fourth type of data import is different from the first 3, because in the first 3 we used .csv file, However, here we are using the Excel file, and for that we need to install the package called readxl. First we'll install the package. Then after installing the package, we'll load the package and import the data. I think it is restarting the R session. I have already downloaded the package and installed. However, I'm doing it again so that you can see like how we can do the installation of the packages. So I think it has been installed. I'm going to load the package by using the command library, and then I'm going to import the first type of data called data4 and read the Excel file. So I think we are able to import the file. Now we can see the data4. These are the same data but in Excel format. Now we will move forward to the fifth type of data input, and this is going to be a manual entry of data. The fifth type of data input is going to be the manual entry. So here we give the name of the file that we want it to be and use a data frame for entering the data. So it will be based on different types that you want. So for each you do C to count the data. So data.frame, and we want there to be a genotype, wonderful, sensation, beauty, sunshine and autumn. These are going to be genotypes. And the next data is height. So we are going to do 100, 115, 117, 124 and 127. So this data correspond to the genotype, wonderful, sensation, beauty, sunshine and autumn. Similarly, this is leaf length and this is leaf width. I have written in abbreviation, and these correspond to the genotype we have manually entered earlier. So if we do this, then we can we have already entered the data of different attribute we want, and finally we can see like our data. So if I do data 5, then we can see genotype, height, leaf length and leaf width. It is wonderful, it has its own data, and sensation, beauty, sunshine and autumn. So these are 5 different variety and it has its own data. And now we can do further analysis based on what we have imported and what we have typed the data. So these are 5 different type of data import and the manual typing of the data, but there are so many different ways that we can import the data. However, for most of the analysis, this data type will be data import type will be more than enough for us to work on our visualization and data analysis. Thank you so much for watching this video. This is the part 2, and keep watching and subscribe to my channel and like my content, comment my content if you want to see more on data analysis on R, Python and Excel, and see how we can visualize the data and how we can analyze the data and report and also make decision based on our analysis. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in next video, and till then, goodbye and see you again.